No one's talking about what I've just lived. Everyone just taking me for what they're seeing firsthand.
You don't feel overwhelming?
Nah, it was amazing.
Like, do you not feel do you not feel that overwhelming sense of gratitude that people are good? Like you've experienced people being really bad, and you've experienced people turning their back on you, and you've experienced, to a certain extent, you turning your back on yourself, to a certain degree, and then you've went through this sort of journey rediscovering who you really are, and then people being good and people giving you hope, and then people welcoming you back in and embracing you.
That's when everything.
I can't imagine what that must have felt like.
It was just a sense of relief, you know, and then that's when I started thinking about the humans are actually decent, you know, some good people out there, and that's when the whole thing started with me, the healing process. The healing process obviously started when I first spoke after I was going to do what I was going to do, when I opened up about how I was feeling, which then gave me the opportunity to then think with a clearer mind and focus on what needed to be faced. And after I've done that and I'm in Colombia now, then the healing process then took a big step forward. I'm now in the sun. Yes, it's hard, don't get me wrong, because I still not found myself yet. I still don't have my own space.
But you're getting there.
But I'm working towards it.
Yep.
I don't know when it'll happen, but I'm working towards it. I'm in a different country. I'm not being judged. My face is not all over social media, or my name, or I'm going to a shop and people telling me, "Oh, you're that boy." So I'm not having that no more. I'm meeting new faces, new characters again, new individuals. I'm now back to laughing. I'm now back to enjoying myself. I'm back to being free, to an extent, a little bit. And after a few weeks, not 4, but long weeks of the traveling, the sacrifices, the training, the waking up early to make sure that I started eating on the bus again. It was a whole cycle again.
Back to what you were doing.
Back to what I was doing.
What got you there? You were doing again.
Yeah, I was doing it again. It was the cycle.
Humble,
repeated.
Hungry, humility, getting after it, doing what it takes.
The cycle repeated itself. So now it's on my own. I ain't got mummy there. Now I'm having to find which is the nearest food stand in the morning. The good thing in Colombia, there's food stands up and open, and restaurants open very early for the workers. For people that need to get up so early and they ain't got time to eat at home, so they can.
You need to tell me about Colombian food afterwards. Tell me what it's like.
I will. And then, so I will go and get my breakfast thing. That it's pretty cheap. You get it, get in a cut and a bath, and you're eating it while you're sipping on water or whatever you got to sip, and then go to training, and then have lunch at football, and repeat the same thing. If I was hungry on the way home, then I would stop somewhere, get myself something pretty cheap, eat. Like if I was skinny, I was just skinny. So see how this microphone here?
Yep.
This is my body, and this is my head. But about 5 times bigger than that. That's how skinny I was.
You were really thin.
I was really
because
thin.
you didn't have enough money for food.
Nah, I wasn't eating well.
No.
Wasn't eating well, but my drive, my hunger was just not hunger from obviously hunger from hungry food, but hunger from trying to prove myself that I could do it. I wasn't out there.
You're fighting back to yourself.
My whole paradigm and my whole perspective changed.
Yeah.
It was not about I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna prove myself that I can do it. I'm gonna take my power back. I can do this, and I'm not gonna prove to my mom, even though she's being supportive. I'm not gonna prove to Joe, who's still in London. I'm gonna prove to myself. And before I left London, I said to Joe in her room that her mum and dad rented at the Starbucks she was paying.
She's still with, like, you still together or what? Yeah.
We're still together. She's at home. She's the one that rang me a minute ago.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, like, talk about, like, see if you can get through what you've been through. You can get through anything.